everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do the finesse episode to my Dobyns rods series. I hope you enjoy it. We'll get into this. Like I said, I'm not a big finesse guy, so my selection is pretty simple, pretty small. And you know, if you're big in finesse, or if you think something here about what I'm using maybe I could do better with, by all means, you know, leave me a comment below, because like I said, I'm not a finesse guy. You can try suggesting different rod brands, but I'll tell you right now, I am not switching from a Dobyns. If it's not a Dobyns, I ain't throwing it. So I've tried a bunch of different rod brands. I've done carrot sticks. I've done all-star. I started out throwing all-stars. I've done carrot sticks. I've done thrown some Berkeley rods. I've thrown some Abu Garcia rods. I've thrown Ducket rods. I've thrown just about every rod there is out there. St. Croix. I mean, I've thrown them all. Dobyns is what I like. It's what I finally fell in love with, and like I said, every rod I have is a Dobyns rod. I don't own another rod. But other than that, let's get into the finesse stuff here, okay? So we'll start out with a lot of people's favorite bait, and that's a shaky head, right? I throw my shaky head on a Dobyns 704 spinning outfit. It's a 10 to 20 pound, 1/4 to 1 ounce, medium heavy, fast action. It's designed for Texas rigs, jigs, Cincos, floating worms. I don't know, the 704 I think fits me best for shaky head. It's got enough backbone where I can drive a hook home on a shaky head. The reel is a Rebo, or no, it's not. It's Abu Garcia Aura is what that is. Abu Garcia Aura. My wife bought them for me because she thought they were pretty reels. So it's not a bad reel, but like I said, I'm no spinning master. So if you like Abu Garcias, which I love Abu Garcias, if you know a better spinning reel than what I'm using, then please let me know in the comments so I can switch over. You know, but it's got to be a Abu Garcia. I thought about switching to the Rebos, but I haven't got to play with any of them yet, so I really don't know. But I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on reels on techniques that I don't use a whole lot of. Sorry, my cat got out. But anyway, I do 20-pound braid to a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader is what I do. I tie the FG knot, which it is a pain to tie, but you do it enough, you get down to a rhythm, and you get good enough at it. So give the FG knot a try. Okay, I have heard that there are some easier ones out there that are actually smaller. If you do know of the knot, please leave me a comment below, and you know, I'll try it out. Tell you what I think. But for a shaky head at 704, it's good. It's a good action rod. Next, we'll get into the swim baits, small swim baits, right? And that is a Mitchell reel. That is not an Abu Garcia reel. It's the only reel I have that is not Abu Garcia. And the reason I have that is I had it on an old rod that I used for, I think, crappie or something. It was sitting over on my rack, and it came with an old 2-piece, and I needed another reel because I bought an extra rod for the small swim baits. So this is a 703, and once again, it's on 20-pound braid, green braid on this one. Excuse me, and 10-pound fluorocarbon as my leader, tied with an FG knot. It's a 703, so 7-foot 3-power rod. It's designed for jigs, Texas rigs, Cincos, and shaky heads. I prefer the 704 for the shaky head, but I throw a heavier shaky head than a lot of people do. So there's that one. Next, we get into the wacky rig. I do like to throw a wacky rig. If I can get away with it, I'll throw it on the same rod that I throw a super fluke on. But if I can't, then I'm throwing it on a 703. I own two types of spinner rods. I own the 704 and the 703. Those are the actions that I like, right? One's a little bit lighter than the other. 703 is a little bit lighter than the 704. So anyway, once again, 703 Dobyns spinning rod. This is a Revo STX Max, or Abu Garcia STX Max is what this is, or Max STX 20. I prefer the 20 series of reels. I like the smaller reel. Not as heavy, you know, a little bit easier to work with. 20-pound braid to 10-pound fluorocarbon FG knot. Last but not least, the good old drop shot, right? Drop shot's done on a Abu Garcia Max STX 703 spinning rod, right? 703 spinning rod, 20-pound braid, 10-pound fluoro. Basically the same. I use the same setup basically for everything when it comes to the spinning rods. Good action rod. Works well with drop shot. I can do what I need to do. You know, get a good hook set on the fish and go from there. Have any questions? Let me know about these spinning rods. And like I said, if you're real big into spinning rods and you love using them, by all means, I'm more than happy to take comments and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of spinning rods. I'm not very accurate with them. I don't know. I'm not a fan of them. I prefer bait casters. But there are times and there are techniques where a spinning rod does shine a whole lot better. And I think that those 4 techniques is what I've got these set up for. If there's a technique you feel that I should have on a spinning rod that I don't, please leave me a comment below. And I'll try it out. You know, I'm up for trying anything new. But I want to thank you everybody for watching the series I've done on these rods. I may do one more episode after this as a question and answer episode from all the questions with the different rod types and this, that, the other. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the water.